In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what is cryptocurrency and how does it work, right? So you're going to understand crypto for beginners and just like, what is this cryptocurrency Bitcoin thing, right? Oh my gosh. Like cryptocurrency, basically, I'm going to go through this article and I'm going to provide like a more detailed explanation of exactly what is cryptocurrency. And my name is Cliff Pierre. I'm the founder of What is Bitcoin, Understanding Bitcoin and Blockchain Technology Made Simple. I'm going to put a link to my book in the description. So if you really like want to get more in-depth explanation of Bitcoin and crypto, click the link in the description below. So let's get right into it. So a cryptocurrency is a digital asset that can circulate without the need for a central monetary authority such as a government or bank. Instead, cryptocurrencies are created using cryptographic techniques that enable people to buy, sell, or trade them securely. That was a little confusing, right? Cryptocurrency is basically just a digital asset that does not rely on a bank or on a government or a bank. And it's decentralized. So what decentralized basically means is like, or most of these cryptocurrencies are decentralized, most of them. There's going to be centralized bank coins, or there's going to be CBCDs, which is basically centralized coins produced by centralized governments, like the US coin, European coin, British coin, blah, 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 blah. Those are not going to be decentralized. Those are going to be centralized, controlled by government. But cryptocurrency in general, right? The word crypto stems from cryptography. Cryptography is a way of encrypting and decrypting messages, right? So if I send you a message, how do I make sure that that message is secure and only you get that message? I can encrypt that message using cryptocurrency or using cryptography, right? So that same concept is being applied to money or currency, I should say. So imagine like if I want to send you digital money, same like a bank or a debit card, for example. A debit card is electronic money. There is no physical cash that you're handing to process that transaction. It's all digital, right? So imagine a debit card as digital currency, and imagine crypto as a cryptographic currency, which doesn't rely on a central bank or a central government to basically process that transaction. It's decentralized, meaning no one person is managing that transaction, right? So now this cryptography is used for currency. So I'm gonna send you $1 through a system that doesn't rely on a bank. And how it's gonna work is I'm gonna use cryptocurrency. So these people created like this project, right? And this project allows me to, I'm just gonna use Bitcoin for example, because this is getting a little left. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin does not rely on a central government, and Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency of its kind. How Bitcoin works is it relies on blockchain technology. So this blockchain technology allows people to see transactions that are going on between other people. And it's like, I don't know this person doesn't know me, but I can see that this person just sent them Bitcoin, and I can confirm that this person just sent them Bitcoin because we are all on consensus. So there's 1,000 computers looking at this person sent money to this person, and they did it through cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency is just a way to encrypt and decrypt message. So I'm going to send you $1, and I'm going to make sure that before that dollar gets to you, that it's like encrypted. And then once that dollar gets to you, it's like not encrypted anymore, and it's in your account. That's basically it, right? So cryptocurrency is a digital asset that you can use to send to somebody without having a traditional bank account. So I want to send you Bitcoin. Here, give me your Bitcoin wallet and I'll send you Bitcoin. And then how it basically works is just all cryptography, a public key, a secret key. I don't want to get into any of that. That's like the stuff that's a little above my head, right? But basically, Bitcoin and most other cryptocurrencies are supported by a technology known as a blockchain, which maintains a tamper-resistant record of transaction and keeps track of who owns what. So the creation of the blockchain addressed the problem faced by previous efforts to create a purely digital currency, preventing people from making copies of their holding and attempting to spend it twice. So what that basically means is like, if I create this one Bitcoin, how do I stop from somebody from copying that one Bitcoin and then trying to say it's another Bitcoin? It's like even with the dollar, how does the government stop people from making fake money or fake currency? How do you stop people from making fake Bitcoins or fake Ethereums or fake Litecoins? The blockchain. The blockchain is what keeps this all together. So it solves the double spend problem. Like if I send you one Bitcoin for 30,000, you can't send that one Bitcoin to 5 people. You could only send that one Bitcoin to one person, And then once that one person receives that one Bitcoin, it's going to be removed from your account and then go to that person's account without the need of a bank. So the bank acts like the bank is kind of like the judge. Charlie sends $1 to Amy. The bank confirms Charlie has $1 in his account. The bank before they send the money to that's before they send the $1 to Amy, and then once the bank confirms that Charlie has $1 in his bank account, the bank will process that transaction and move that dollar from Charlie to Amy's bank account, and then minus $1 from Charlie's account plus $1 on Amy's account. So the bank is the trusted party that confirms Charlie has the $1 to send to Amy, and then confirms that Amy's account was credited with that $1 from Charlie. But and that's the blockchain basically does that without the bank, and it acts as an automated system that confirms that transaction from Charlie to Amy. So Charlie sends Amy one Bitcoin. The system makes sure that Charlie has one Bitcoin to send. The system makes sure that Charlie sent that one Bitcoin to Amy, and then the system makes sure that Amy received that one Bitcoin, and that Charlie cannot spend that one Bitcoin with multiple people. That's basically what the blockchain does. It acts as the bank, but it's not controlled by an individual, or it's not controlled by an individual, a bank, or like a central government authority. That's why it's so fascinating, right? So individual units of cryptocurrencies can be referred to as coins or tokens depending on how they are used. Some are intended to be units of exchange for goods and services, others are stores of value, and some can be used to participate in specific software programs such as games and financial products. So Bitcoin is considered a store of value. Ethereum is not necessarily a store of value. Ethereum is kind of like a technology that added on top of like Bitcoin general technology that allows people to create NFTs, DeFi, and a bunch of other things, and decentralized apps, and just this whole ecosystem was built from it. It's kind of like the iPhone. When iPhone came out, then they created the App Store. The App Store allows people like me and you to build an app that we can sell to people through the App Store. That's kind of what Ethereum is. Ethereum kind of took the general idea of like cell phones, and then they added to it and added this App Store with it. So Ethereum is kind of like an evolution of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just like a store of value. Ethereum has all these other use cases on top of it. So it's like each crypto token has its own utility, and each utility is different. So Solana is kind of similar to Bitcoin. I mean, similar to Ethereum, and they're kind of trying to allow people to build on top of their platform, just like Ethereum allows you to build on top of their platform. If you look at Litecoin is trying to solve speedy transactions. If you look at XLM is looking to help people send money internationally without paying high fees like going to Western Union and all that other stuff. XRP, Ripple, they're looking to help banks transfer money faster. Like if I have $1 billion and I need to send somebody $1 billion, the fastest way to send somebody $1 billion is probably to get on a plane with it, because the current financial system is built around technology called SWIFT, and SWIFT has been around since like the 1940s, 1950s, hasn't really been updated. I think maybe 1960s, whatever. But SWIFT, it takes 2 to 5 days to process that transaction. So if I need $1 billion today, the best way for me to get that to my client is to get on a plane and bring it to them. But who wants to fly with $1 billion? It's like kind of dangerous. But Ripple wants to solve that problem, and they want you to be able to send $1 billion in 5-10 minutes without having the need of like using SWIFT and without waiting for that transaction to get processed. So every single coin has a utility, and each one of these tokens are looking to solve a problem. So cryptocurrencies are beyond just the general Bitcoin. They're all looking to solve a problem. It's important that Bitcoin is different from cryptocurrency in general. Why Bitcoin is the first and most valuable cryptocurrency, the market is large. There's actually 19,500 different cryptocurrencies that are being traded publicly, according to CoinMarketCap.com. And it's like people are coming out with new tokens every single day. So there's 19,000 tokens. Bitcoin is just one, and Bitcoin's the number one, or Bitcoin's the best one, or whatever you want to call it, but it's the godfather, I should say. And then if you're thinking about getting into cryptocurrency, it can be helpful to start with one that's commonly traded and relatively well established in the market, though that's no guarantee of such, because there's like extremely volatile. So Bitcoin is the first and most valuable cryptocurrency. Ethereum is commonly used to carry out financial transactions more complex than those supported by Bitcoin. Cardano is a competitor to Ethereum, led by one of its co-founders. Litecoin is an adaptation of Bitcoin intended to make payments easier. Solana is another competitor to Ethereum that emphasizes speed and cost effectiveness. Dogecoin began as a joke, but has grown to become among One of the most valuable stable currencies. Stable coins are a class of cryptocurrencies whose values are designed to stay stable relative to real world assets such as the dollar. So there's so much to learn. NFTs, I'm not going to say they're cryptocurrencies, pros and cons of cryptocurrencies, but if you want to read this article, go ahead and be my guest, right? But now that you understand the basics of cryptocurrency, a cryptocurrency is basically a digital token that works without a bank or a central government. And each one of these digital tokens has their specific utility or problem they're looking to solve. So now that you know that, and if you want to learn more, again, get my book in the description below. And then if you're still watching this video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this video with your friends, your colleagues, your contacts. Crypto is here to stay. Don't miss out on this. And we're probably kind of in the crypto winter, but nobody wants to talk about that. But either way, that's a whole nother story. See you guys on the next one.